Olic, man. Olic. I mean, hat trick from the man Olic. I mean, I said Robin would be dangerous. He was dangerous in the match, but I said watch it for Olic, and man, the guy came with three goals, three cracks, hat trick. I mean, very well played from Olic. I mean, I was actually very surprised by how well Bayern played. Even before Lyon got the man sense of, just like Bayern, they literally controlled the whole match. And Lyon, if you think about it, they didn't really have that many chances. I can't even remember how many shots that Boots had to save, really. But Bayern, the way they played, I think tactically they were superior. They knew that Lyon would attack, and they every time they had the ball, they countered, knowing that Lyon would commitment forward, and then they countered very well through Lam making runs, and obviously Robin holding the ball up and trying to get that cross pass through, or get that shot in. But again, for Lyon, it's pretty much what I said. It's like, okay, yes, they attacked and everything, but they just didn't have the players. I mean, when you look at the guys they had, like Delgado and Lisandro, like they were just not good enough to really do anything. Um, but I still, you know, continuing with what I've said before, that the Bayern defense has not really been tested. As in, you look at what Fiorentina did. Fiorentina, they scored 4 goals against that Bayern defense. Man United scored 4 goals and should have scored even more against that Bayern defense, because Man United and Fiorentina, they had the players, they had the quality players to really do something and to really test them. But I mean, I'm looking at this match now, man. I mean, really, it's like Lyon, man. I mean, they didn't really do anything. Nothing really worked for them. They lost the ball too many times, and they didn't really have an idea of how to break them down. Really, every time guys like Lisandro or Delgado had the ball, it was like you knew that Bayern could easily cope with them. But really, I'm just thinking that you know for the final, man, if I was Louis van Gaal, I mean, the Muller guy, yes, he does support play and everything, but he missed some very good chances. I think he, stopped some very good plays that Bayern had, and I think that it would be probably better if they had Gomez or closer instead of Muller in there, because I think that's really Muller. I'm just not liking. I think he's messed up the whole flow of Bayern. But apart from that, I mean, this Bayern team, they could win it. I really think these guys could win it. I mean, for me, okay, Olic obviously has to be man of the match, but really, my personal man of the match would actually be Alton Top, because I thought the guy played very well. Every time he had the ball, he knew what he was doing. He had very good skills with the ball, very good control. And looking at this Bayern team, man, if whether they play Inter or Barcelona, I think that this Bayern team, they're confident that they can score goals. That's the key thing. There's and I think that is, for me, that is always a better thing than like being a very strong defense. Is that knowing that you have confidence to score goals. And I think from Robin, from Alton Top, and then they'll have a Ribery back. And also you have Schweinsteiger as well, and Lamb playing superbly well from that right back. This band, they could win this cup. They could really win this trophy. And again, man, it's been really an amazing journey of them, like a metamorphosis that Louis van Gaal has really done for these guys. Because again, they were down and out, but now they're in the final. They're in the final, and whether they play Inter or Barcelona, I don't, people. I don't. I mean, people obviously naturally they'll be underdogs, especially if they play in Barcelona. They'll obviously be underdogs, but I think Bayern in their minds know that, man, they can beat anyone. They went away to Lyon. Okay, it's not a strong team, but still, they went away and they won 3-0. That's big. That's big, and the key thing is that Bayern know that they can go away and they can score goals, because teams like Barcelona have relied on, like, coming back to the new camp and playing at home, same as like Inter Milan as well. But I think I don't think there's been a team in the Champions League that has played as well as Bayern Munich have away. How, even if they were pretty much outplayed in that first half against Man United, they slowly came back in the game and they did the business. Fiorentina, again, they were pretty much outplayed for most of that match in Florence, but they came and they did the business. In this, they pretty much outplayed Lyon, really. And They won 3-0, But I think Olic, man, I mean, he really, he's pretty much underrated, man. Because this guy, he's finally in a proper club now that can actually give him the proper service, and he's been delivering. And again, he delivered tonight, scoring 3 very good goals. So for Lyon, man, they need the players, and I think it's just very, very unfortunate that all these small clubs, when they produce great players, the players just want to play for Real Madrid. Like Benzema and Diarra, like what are they doing in Real Madrid? Lyon are the ones who got to the semis, and Real Madrid, they were the ones that got knocked out. So I just think that for Lyon, if they can try to manage to hold on to their star players, I think that's the only way that they can really go forward, because the way that they're going now, with the players, I don't know how they beat Real Madrid. I really do not know. And obviously Bordeaux, those are like local rivals, But again, for Bayern Munich, man, well done to these guys. And I think that I just have. I'm still keeping with my mind that Inter Milan are going to win this. But again, remember, maybe the odds would have been different now. But remember, Bayern Munich, that was the smart bet to make. That was the smart bet to make. Was Bayern Munich, especially after they beat Man United. That was a smart bet to make. And I think that Bayern, they have a very good chance if they play to their strengths. They try to hold off the opposition in the defense, and they just take their chances. The key thing is that because they will create chances, and the key is that if they can take the chances that they create, they can beat either Inter or Barcelona. Because against Barcelona, they will get chances. Inter is a different proposition because they are a very strong defense. But again, even against Inter, they will get chances. So the key is, will they take their chances? So yeah, Bayern Munich in the final, and they await either Inter Milan or Barcelona.